Hi everyone, Indez here. If you're watching this, you may be struggling with the plat and you want to know the easiest way that you can actually farm plat is a free-to-play. So this will be applied to any player in the game. I'm going to show you exactly what do I do, the mistakes that you should avoid, and the things that you should do. So let's start by explaining the basic thing about Platinum. A lot of people, they look at this and they see, wow, 80,000 Platinum, it must not be free-to-play. Yeah, I guess like he's paying for the game. No, you just gotta be patient and you're gonna be a bit strategic. It's a compounding after months of playing and not doing like stupid mistakes, right? So I did a few stupid mistakes, but I was always very cautious because Platinum, it is a very, very hard resource to get. So how do you get Platinum? The easiest way, it is always every day if you do your daily activities. This is gonna give you 3 chests. Once you open the chest, you wanna have 300 platinum per day. Hey, it's not a lot, but over time it compounds. Also, it enables you to buy the crest of the week, that if you go here to John Doe, the crest merchant, and you can buy the internal legendary crest. Some people say that you should not still buy because like the value of this legendary crest is not good enough. I still buy it because that's the only way that I can actually get one extra legendary crest out of it, and I want to push my PT to 50. So that's the only reason why I do. And I also buy like this for 600, these red crests. So I buy all of these. If it is the right decision to buy like these last two, it's up to you. I still buy it because that's how I like to do. So after this, you have other ways to sell things inside the game. You're gonna have something that is called unbound items. So it means like these items are not bounded to your account, which means they can go inside the action now. So if you go here in the West March here to the bottom, you're gonna have Dia, and then you go here into the sell tab, and it is very easy. You can understand everything you can actually sell. So I have here legendary gems and we have normal gems. Please never sell your normal gems. Okay, maybe you saw in an outdated guide that was the way, but the reality is nowadays veterans or people that have been playing for a long time, these are the only advantage they're gonna have over you because they've been compounding like these normal gems week after week and day after day. So the only way that you actually can be a bit competitive and catch up with the power to actually be able to do Inferno 2, Inferno 3 in PvE, but also in PvP to be a bit competitive, it is by never selling your unbound normal gems. Please, like, this is so important. That's the only way in 7 months I was able to push my secondaries to this, and it's because I always try to go and aim for every normal gem that I can get in the game because I know how it's important to go and try to get these ranks here up. So I also have another video that I show you how can you guys boost these secondaries but again, everything else that is unbound except the normal gems you should sell. So for example, I'm selling here a legendary gem, power and command. It doesn't matter if you're gonna use it or not, except if it is like, for example, a roiling consequence or a blood soaked jade. Those are like the only 2 exceptions of unbounded gems that I will not sell and I'm gonna use for the upgrade, because either way I'm gonna save my plat to go and buy them, and most of the times they are very pricey. So because of that, I rather keep them and I rather use them for upgrade and sell everything else. So power and command. Then yesterday I got lucky and got Fa, which is a golden rune. So gold runes are becoming extremely hard to get, and especially the orange runes, right? The orange runes was the way that I managed to flux to have like this huge boost of plat that got me able to build up now the 80k, is because I made some sales, but still I sell a lot of cheap stuff. Like if you see here, these are all my sales. Until now I sold over like 345k. It is not that impressive, but I sell the normal gems because I just run the mirror jewels, right? Then I keep selling the blue ones for as cheap as I can, golden rune, here a pet, and this is pretty much it. That's how I do my and I farm my plant. It is by selling stuff, you know, like cheap stuff that is not like great, but over time it just compounds, and that's what you have to understand. So if you see here, I keep my blue gems as unbounded, and in the future maybe I'm gonna be able to convert them into a gold one and sell it easier, but they still sell. Like, it's very hard. Sometimes I stay here like for 1 week, I don't sell anything, and other times I just you know, happens and I sell. Gray runes, it is very hard, but anything anything above gold and orange, they will sell like, you know, like candy. Also, you have another alternative, which is every week you can farm your 10 terrorances, but usually you're gonna have like some extra ones, right? So for example, if you go here, you always want to do this terror instance codex quest, because it's gonna give you a very, very good piece. Like it's gonna be a 3-3 guaranteed and maybe a 3-4, which is like extremely good for your combat rating. Hopefully you're gonna be much luckier than me and have pieces with the fortitude. But the rest, after you use the weekly 10, you can go and you can actually sell the excess. So if you go here, they are selling for 245. I mean, it's not like the best thing, but it's still some extra plat. So I keep this here as a piggy bank, okay? Like if one day I need it very, very urgent, I'll go and I'll sell this. It will give me probably, I don't know, like how much plat this will give me. Okay, 11,000. Okay, if I ever need 11,000 plat, I'm probably gonna sell these. Then you have here these skill stones. Okay, these skill stones, in my opinion, they are a huge trap. Maybe back then people used to care more about the charms, but right now I don't think. It just feels like a waste of plat, because if you go here to the charm guy and you're gonna spend the 500 to extract, because it's gonna cost you 500 plat, and then you don't sell, you are in trouble. Okay, so pretty much don't interact with it to make plat. It is kind of useless, unless for example whenever it was like the Tempest release or something, like people are looking for it like very heavily. And then the other way, it is to go and try to sell your pets. So you can go here, you can list your pet. Usually you're gonna sell for the minimum. Understand, like all these values, the way they sell everything, it has to do with your server economy. So that's something that it is important for you to understand. So now let's talk about like the 3 biggest mistakes that I see people doing inside this game, and why most of the times they don't have the plat. So the first one, it is buying stupid shit. If you buy stupid things and you don't know what you're buying, so look at this. These all the 6 things that I ever bought in this game. I don't buy anything else. I'm always like very cautious. I'm always like monitoring the action hours, and if one day I see a good deal, I pull the trigger. So I got my Quaid Strider, which is Savior with 169 resilience, for 30,000. So I was scanning it and for a long time, and then I just bought it, and it was my first savior pet. This I think like is for like the blacksmith, the salvager. This one, it was for the identify, and this one was for the armory. And then I made a mistake and I converted them and I lost it, but then I managed to buy another salvager for 2k, which, you know, was a good thing. And whenever the market was really low, I managed to buy this Bloodsoaked Jade 3-star for 57.5k plat, which was like great. So be cautious. Don't go into rush. Always be monitoring. Try to favorite like whatever you do. Go here, try to see the Bloodsoaked Jade prices. Like right now the running consequence is actually very cheap. So if you want to pull the trigger, you pull the trigger. If not, just, you know, just be patient with your plat. The other thing, it is, like I said, don't interact with the charm system. It is kind of useless. Please don't extract these, don't spend the plat. And also, like almost pretty much, you kind of want to ignore this system. You want to try to have a charm that has like more or less your main primary attack and your main skill. I think I have like on my bank, but if not, don't try and don't push for these, because it's not gonna make a lot of difference and you're gonna just waste a lot of plat. So please don't interact with it. If you're free to play or low spender, it's gonna just be a waste. This plat will be much better used for legendary gems. Second mistake that I see is people interacting with the familiar system and they just get too greedy, man. They use the convert, they try to convert like these aberrant pets. So the way you can do, you can go here and you can put 3 aberrant pets, and if I go here and if I put it, I don't have right now, but if I did, then you're gonna spend 3,000 plat for the chance to get the savior one. In my opinion, I feel like that's a waste of plat, because it's gonna be like a gambling, and like most gamblings, most of the times you're gonna lose all your money. So if you do 3 converts, so I said 3,000 is 2,000, you're gonna lose around like 20,000 plat, and it is a lot. You can also say, oh yeah, but I can be lucky and get a savior pet or a cat or something. Yeah, but the chances, it is very low. And I already saw like so many friends, they try to go for the cat, and it's just like they literally they just waste their plat. The best way, in my opinion, sell all your pets and just buy directly from the auction house. That's literally what you want to do. You sell all your pets, you do your plat, and whatever you want to do, just go here. You have familiars, all familiars, or if you want a cat, whatever it is, just go into the auction house and search for what you want. And a lot of times you have people that they really don't know how to price things, and that's how I got my pet, right? Like they don't know how to price things, and they price like very cheap. Always be scanning, always be going for these, and please don't waste like those 2,000 plats, because most likely you're just gonna ruin your plat. So now that I explained you the mistakes, what you actually should go buy? Well, for me, in my opinion, if you're free to play, you should just go and focus your plat in buying Bloodsoaked Jades and Brawling Consequence. I know they are like the more expensive ones, but the reality is, like, if you don't do it this way, and together with the Turtleic Pearls, which is like this item that you can also get a free legendary gem by every time you get 40, you can also get from me. You're not even gonna get any 5-star gem to rank 5. So please try to save your plat to actually go and buy these. Once you get to rank 5, the 5-star, it's done. Okay, you can go to the next one and the next one and the next one. So in my opinion, that's how you should do. So I hope you guys enjoyed the guide. This is literally everything that I do. I know there are other strategies like to buy low and sell high. There are people that run 4 or 5 alts. I think they are like literally lunatics. I don't do any of the thing. I have a life. So this is the easiest and less effort way that you can go about the game. If you want to try hard, go try hard. Nobody's stopping you. So I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe. As always, we're trying to beat Diablo Immortal in number of subs. And with this, thank you for watching. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.